Beat Saber, but you don't have a VR headset for it. So what do? Save up money for a VR? No, of course, you just go to the App Store and download a clone and spend money on it instead. Hey everybody, in today's video, I was originally going to make a tier list video of the mobile Beat Saber clones, just like I did for the Piano Tiles ripoffs, except that I realized halfway while trying out the apps that it's basically going to be the exact same video, except the game is slightly different. Like 99% of the games are the same thing. They're all just a runner on a lane that you control. Even one of the apps is made by Amanuts, that one company that made 3 different Piano Tiles ripoffs that we've seen in the last video. At this point, I don't even feel bad for making fun of these apps anymore. It's one thing chasing the bag, and another when you're basically copying the exact same thing just to farm ad revenue. Wait, I'm doing that right now. Speaking of chasing the bag, this video is sponsored by Wondershare. Wondershare Filmora is a simple, easy to use and cheap video editor that's great for beginners or professionals to use. If you're new to video editing, getting Filmora is a great way to get started because it has a really simple user interface that is really easy to understand and, well, learn from. In Wondershare Filmora, you can cut your videos, add your own audio, music, or sound effects. You can also use filters for color correction on your footage, or use the advanced menu to properly fine-tune the adjustments. There are also other really useful effects that you can use, such as stabilization for your video footage if it's really shaky. You can also use the split screen templates to quickly create collages, or something like chroma key for green screens, or if you want to pull off this cool effect on your Osu live plays. The newest version of Wondershare Filmora has AI portraits and AR stickers, which are pretty cool effects that you can add onto yourself. I look really cool. Damn. It's time to start making YouTube videos, guys. The link to download Filmora is in the description, and I look forward to seeing what you guys can make. Thank you, Wondershare Filmora, for sponsoring this video, and back to the video. You know in the Piano Tiles video where you could see me getting progressively more and more bored as the video was going on? Yeah, that was me when I was trying out the apps, except that I was already dead bored on the second app. The games are seriously the same thing. They are all like portrait. And at this point, I think that any rhythm game that's in portrait is just there to farm ad revenue or like have these energy subscription, whatever. Except Tone Spear is portrait, and Tone Spear isn't that. So like, I don't get it at all. Gameplay is always this person that's running on a tilted lane, like Sound Vortex and Archaea. You don't slash any blocks at all. You just move this guy left or right to hit the blocks and avoid mines. And it's Beat Saber themed, I guess. And there's one thing I noticed when I tried all the apps on the App Store is that there's always this weird movement acceleration when you move your finger left and right. You can clearly see that my finger is not on the guy anymore when I've moved the guy all the way to the left or right of the lanes. Which makes the experience really weird and just off-putting. In fact, it makes it a lot harder to control where you're moving the guy because of this weird acceleration. There's no other gameplay mechanics other than these. You don't tap the screen at all or anything to the beat. And you know what? Maybe it's just me, you know. I don't find these fun at all. But then again, I am a rhythm gamer, and this is not a rhythm game, so obviously I don't find it fun. And as per usual, when you die or finish a song, you get an ad. It also takes a long time to grind to unlock songs, which is honestly like that because they want you to pay to unlock the songs or watch an ad to unlock a song. Some of them also have premium passes and whatnot, you know, yada yada yada, all the stuff, the subscription stuff that are just ridiculously expensive. Man, mobile games is a shithole. Although there's one thing that's different about these runner games is that, you know, unlike Piano Tiles, you can customize the runner, which is another avenue that they use to make money. You know, I love customization. I'm a skinner. If there's an option to customize something in a game, I will most likely try and customize, but oh my god. I don't know, I heavily prefer the loot box system Overwatch has over this. This felt way more obviously out to get your money compared to loot boxes in like those big games. I mean, they're both money farmy, but like, this felt way more in your face. Oh wait, this app uses the same asset as Yandere Simulator for the playable character. Nice. To be honest, the super difficult levels can get really difficult. I do kind of like how some of the games actually use the same difficulty naming as the actual Beat Saber, which would be like, I think normal, hard, expert, and expert plus. I mean, it's a really small detail, but at least they had like some effort of trying. Yeah, so expert plus on some of these apps, plus the really difficult controls can make it really difficult. So it is kind of fun, I guess. It's a catch to be on relax, except that your mouse has mouse acceleration turned on and it's just really weird and just, I guess there is some appeal. I mean, why else do people play on relaxed servers on Osu? Okay, that's enough complaining about the apps that everyone already knows. You know everything about it already. But here's the thing. Not all hope is lost! Yay! A few of the Beat Saber clones don't actually follow this concept. Like, a few of them are not like that. This is the thing that really puzzled me at first when I saw all these Beat Saber clones being like a runner on a lane, because Beat Saber was inspired by Fruit Ninja, which is, you know, Fruit Ninja is a famous fruit slicing mobile game that was not littered with ads in the early days of mobile games and smartphones. So I was really surprised that when I saw these runner apps that, like, they weren't making Fruit Ninja. Why isn't your mobile game apps kinda like that? So the thing is, like, some of the apps actually do follow that Fruit Ninja concept that I've pointed out. Some do it better, some are just... I don't even know what's happening. Like, why is the lane shaking so much? It's like there's an earthquake in here. Like, oh. Also, pressing pause gives you an ad. I'm so done. And then there's another one that looks like the Beat Saber game Roblox, the one that's called Soundspace. Except the controls are really bad. I know people in my Beat Saber clone Roblox video didn't like how I didn't like the Soundspace. But, you know, I can see how Soundspace is fun, especially on the harder levels, but this one is really bad. It does not detect flicks. It detects the line of movement you make. So you can just draw a line, and then if the line is still active and a node goes to it, it like slices the blocks. And since the flicks don't work and you have to draw a line for the blocks to get sliced, it makes the offset feel horribly early. It feels really clunky and just weird, but I guess it works and it's different. At least it's different. And then there's also another one called Rapoji, which is actually really fun. The charting is actually pretty good, no lie. And the game feels really responsive. It was fun, except that I did notice that if you flick too quickly on multiple blocks in a row, it doesn't slice all of them at once properly. But honestly, maybe it's game limitations, because I noticed other Fruit Ninja, Beat Saber clone stuff, they have this limitation as well. Another thing is that there's these extra blocks with text on it that you're supposed to hit for more points. I didn't know that you're supposed to slice them at first for extra points, so I kept failing the first song, but apparently you have to. And I also didn't know that you were supposed to, because slicing any block with the lightning symbol on it takes away your points. So I was like, which one gives points? Which one doesn't? That part I don't really get, but at least the game is actually kind of fun. Then there's this other one that does the whole concept pretty well actually, like really well. This is basically what I would have expected from a Beat Saber mobile clone, because like it looks like Beat Saber, it has flicks like Beat Saber, and well, surprisingly there is a judgment line. There's only one limitation I can think of that this has, which would be the fact that, you know, it's on mobile, so it automatically detects anything on the left as the left color and the right as the right color, so that means there's no cross hands or cross fingers in this context. But yeah, it's fun. It follows the music and there's no weird detection or anything. Props to this one. Actually, what I would have expected from a clone. Then there's this other one that is... it doesn't really look like Beat Saber at all, and the blocks aren't square. It's this two-lane thing that you do flicks on the two lanes. It's okay, I guess. It wasn't really that fun, and because it's limited to 2 lanes, there isn't much movement at all. Yeah, you don't move up or down anything. The only good thing about this is that it's a mobile game with flicks, and it made me think of what it would be like to have a mobile game that has nothing but flicks in it, and oh my god, I would hate that so much. So yeah, in total there's like 5 of these that are kinda like Beat Saber or Fruit Ninja and not that really boring runner. Then here's the actual fun part. There's the weird ones, like the actually terrible ones. I have no idea what's going on in these apps. I swear to god, it's the only reason why I'm making a video on this is because those few that work terribly and weirdly, they are just so bizarre. I have to talk about it. Yeah, there's this one called Rhythm Saber, and it's actually a landscape game. You can choose Saber or Laser Gun, and there are 3 lanes, and I don't know which direction to hit at because what is going on with the blocks. And it seems that flicking doesn't seem to work properly. This is a horrible game experience. I hate every bit of this. I honestly think Club Go is more playable than this. It seems like you have to flick inside the box, but the detection doesn't work perfectly. Ah, nad. Yay. Yeah, let's try the laser gun mode. Tap the screen to shoot cubes when they're over the color markers to score points. This doesn't seem to be working very well. Well, it's working better than the Saber mode at least. It seems like the offset is a bit late. Amazing gameplay, 10 out of 10. And then there's this one called Beat Fire. It seems that some of these Beat Saber clones like changing it up by adding guns. Except it's like a really cursed version of yeah. Yay, weird acceleration again. Well, the only good thing about this is that the track is flat at least. You can't even move up and down. Are you sure this is really shooting? You're not shooting anything. This is dumb. And this is another one called Beat Shooter. I don't know. Well, you can't mash this at least. And then there's this one, which is you are controlling this girl. It's not moving left or right, it's swiping to the direction of where the things are. I guess it's the most different of all of them. But there's also a button control function down here, which is you can mash, basically. So does it really all matter in the end? I think this one doesn't have many ads or ads at all, unlike the other one, which is pretty cool actually. So yeah, I guess this one gets a pass from me. Oh my god, I almost forgot about this one. This one I don't even know how this thing works. You swipe or something, but then like, I don't even know. Is there directions in this thing? The detection doesn't seem to be working very well. Especially the horizontal detection. I honestly think this thing is unplayable. Oh, but now for the best one. Yeah, so there's this one called Swing Arcade that it tries to be Beat Saber by using your camera. Oh, this is so funny. I don't even know how to describe it. Then I tried a normal difficulty. I don't think it notices me at all. Nothing is working. Wait, let me just go to the tutorial. Ah, an ad. It's Idol Party. Oh my god. To be honest, I should probably just make a video on Idol Party. I did go and download it, and you can get married and have babies in this game. And here I was thinking that also was the e-dating written game. I think you can see there's blue dots on my hands, and that's supposed to be my hand movements, and it's really laggy. Swing harder, you're not even noticing my hands. Wait, am I hearing it say audio jungle? The game's lagging. Yeah, this thing is really weird. I think it's probably a limitation in the camera detection and stuff like that. That's why it's so laggy and it barely works properly. Maybe it could be just my iPad. It's so weird though. Wait, you can see your arms. Yeah, this thing is barely working. It was a very enlightening experience. It was much worse than Piano Tiles. I picked playing the worst Piano Tiles games over this. At least that one was kind of like a rhythm game. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time.